What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I am joined by the Idiot
Tuesday,
Sandwiches. I'm joined by the Idiot Sandwiches.
I'm actually an idiot condiment.
And it's
Get it right.
I identify.
I'm an idiot.
Plural.
Is this gluten-free bread, Vegeta?
Mayonnaise.
yeah, it could be. Today we are going to be doing another doc swap. Asher just changed his profile picture. What the flip? It looks way more better than his other one. This edition is Plot Twist Edition, brought up by yours truly, aka Clayton, the ultimate protagonist. Let's get a round of applause for Clayton. Guys.
But Judy, you're not Clayton.
Guys, you gotta be clapping. Alright, so Plot Twist Edition is where basically every time the doc is switched, the person with the doc has to, add a plot twist. And that's it.
Yes.
And so that's the addition. Although we're still keeping the wheel of genres because we cannot come up with an original idea to save our lives. Kind of. Not really. We just want to have it because we're kind of lazy. I'm sorry, you guys are not lazy. Currently, we gotta select our genres.
Are we just spinning the wheel once?
Yeah, we're not doing a genre
We
switcher.
aren't, then there's not enough stories. Okay.
Watch Clayton get sci-fi.
Yeah, Clayton's gonna get
If I get sci-fi, or if I get fantasy, I am logging off the video right now.
Clayton, that gives you a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That gives you a 1 in 5 chance, Clayton.
1 in 5.
A 1 in 5 chance that he lands on sci-fi or fantasy. They're even right next to each other. If Clayton gets anything in this margin, this half of the board, he might be screwed.
Alright, bro, shuffle the wheel.
Alright, shuffle. Alright, Clayton, you want to go first so then you have less of a chance of landing on one of them?
Yes.
Alright, Clayton. Let's see what you get.
Oh yeah,
more like
drop.
Dayton.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, spin that wheel again.
Nah, you're doing sci-fi. I'm sorry. You only have to do it for 5 minutes this time, though, Clayton. I forgot to mention, everybody, we're doing 5 minutes instead of. I forgot to mention, everybody, we're doing 5 minutes instead of 10 minutes this time because if you look at the length of the last doc swap, you can kind of just tell exactly why. All right, Asher. Let's do you.
Asher left, I think.
Nope, I'm still here.
All right, Asher.
Now he's back. Oh, Clayton left. Dang.
All right, Asher. You have to be funny. Except you can't be that funny, or else this video is gonna get demonetized, even though it wasn't monetized in the first place. The video's gonna get taken down.
That's true. That's true.
Be a category.
All right, I'll go next.
Might be the hardest one, right?
I'll go next. Aw, man, I want to. Oh! Yes! Oh my gosh.
Why does everyone get your genres in me, bro?
So, Levi.
Bro cares about his audience.
I care about my audience. My audience is probably like 2-year-old children, so you know.
Yeah.
Western. Alright.
Is that me? I forgot.
Yep. And that officially means that these other ones are completely and utterly irrelevant. Asher, why do you always have to make it a girthy dog? Let's go, Clayton! Let's go, Clayton! Yes, let's go, Clayton! Let's go! Let's go, Clayton! Let's go! Let's go! I always love to see more Glooperdorp.
This is the only sci-fi story I will ever be able to write is Glooperdorp the Flopper Meatball.
Yeah, but now you can make it about Glooperdorp and whoever. I forgot.
Yeah. Y'all, by the way, Glooperdorp is an islander in Clayton's Tomodachi Life world. I'll just go ahead and put a picture up on the screen. And we don't have to add a plot twist to the first part, for the first story.
But every single... Wait, don't start it yet. Hold on. Have you started it yet?
Oh.
Okay. I was just going to ask, is every single part that we... So when we swap, we have every single story is going to have 3 plot twists?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, I see what the...
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah,
Timer is starting now.
Alright.
All right.
I
Let's
wrote
go.
like 1 second.
You wrote 1 second.
I sure did.
Nice.
Alright, I gotta admit,
No,
what
you wrote
I
5
did was fire. Alright, so now I'm gonna pass mine to Clayton. Levi's gonna pass his to mine. Asher's gonna pass his to Levi's, and
Clayton's gonna pass this to Asher's.
oh my
thought we were
gosh,
Can
This
I
is
please
literally-
finish? Can I please collect my thoughts for a second? 5 minutes is way too short. Just
Collect these
Hold on.
nuts. You know, I told y'all this, and y'all were like,
well, as long as you don't add anything, because the timer's up.
why don't
okay.
you
I'm
Just fixing my brain.
Alright,
just
very important.
getting a drink.
Bro, mine is only 2 paragraphs long. Okay.
mine is also
You have
only 2
paragraphs? I have like 4 sentences, bro.
Oh,
Bro,
you guys
Levi,
have
your
no
font
idea.
size is only 1 smaller than mine, except it looks like a mouse wrote it with the world's tiniest pencil. Levi, can I please double space this?
No.
Too bad, I'm gonna
Yo, let's go.
No, Judah, you're like George Lucas.
do it. Too bad. That's why it was
Don't
so
do it.
small.
Judah,
I already did.
Judah, you're like George Lucas. That's what you are. You are George Lucas.
Okay,
Okay.
This could have been so much better 5-10 minutes, guys.
Get out of here, anonymous rabbit.
Judah, don't double space it. It's part of the way.
Alright, but I'm gonna
Part of
double
the way.
space mine.
Okay, well do that, because Asher's probably gonna use Times New Roman on his. I see
Yep.
how it is.
There's a reason why
I needed 10 minutes. Did it work for everybody?
I'm actually not ready.
So you can add the plot twist at
What are
any
you
time
doing?
in the story, just like make sure you add it
I'm
like
reading.
at a safe point where you know it'll be like good. Like make sure you're not like about to run out of time whenever you add the plot twist.
This is not America anymore. This is Russia. It's the motherland.
My bad.
This is Russia.
Russia.
Motherland.
We just watched Rocky 4.
Wee wee.
All right.
All right, we're starting it now.
Can you pause it?
No.
What?
Kind of need to.
Bro, what the sigma? Dude, we got like
You can wait
15
9
seconds.
seconds. All right, Judah, you can go to the poop room.
Okay.
Okay, well while he's pooping, we're gonna be drinking, so.
So we're out of time, right? We didn't pause it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you'll appreciate my story once it gets recorded. You'll see
Oh,
why.
boy.
I'm back.
Okay. Westerniest western of the West.
My plot twist
This
is
is a great
insane,
name.
bro. I'm excited to be able to conclude this story.
Made the earth go boom boom.
Levi. Always.
That was mean. Don't do that.
Sorry.
Well, I'm also reading, so maybe you shut.
I'm sorry, Levi.
How
I
you
love
feel
you.
about that?
I love you.
You. Aww.
That's kind of sus.
Clayton, have you ever heard of the word plutonic?
No.
This doc swap is fire, bro.
Yeah, what are you doing, bro?
I don't know.
Clayton, start the
Alright,
timer.
starting
Start your
now.
engines. Oh, cool.
All right.
Alright. What is Anonymous Hedgehog doing? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Get off my screen. What is this little
love this
mosquito
game,
doing on
terrible
my
reference.
screen? What is this 2-year-old little bro doing on my screen?
Oh, I can't resist.
Levi, oh my gosh. Wait, this is Asher, this is so good.
All right.
Yep.
Ready to start the timer. Everyone ready?
I'm actually ready. I'm greedy.
All right, starting it now. All right, time's up.
Let's go. I'm writing
Yeah.
the end as we speak. I'm about to go to my story.
Can we
On this last one, I thought.
can I request that we read Asher's last?
Okay.
Yes,
Great.
I agree.
Okay, I'm
Let's
done.
do Levi's first then.
The westernest western of the west. So once upon the time, there was a very westerly guy who just so happened to live in the west. But suddenly, he thought the west wasn't westerly enough. His name was Johnny Dorkstyle. This is the version of the word that refers to being a jerk and a dork, not the other thing. Johnny Dorkstyle hated everyone, so he decided to move out of the west and go live in the Wester West with Chester Chest. And Chester Chest is scary. Judas. Chester Chest and Johnny Dorkstyle packed their bags for the Wester West, but when they got there, no one was there. It seemed like a ghost town with no inhabited people. What the dinkle wonker? Screamed Johnny Dorkstyle. Chester Chest also had a lot to say, but we need to keep this book PG. And cut! Screamed a voice in the background. Suddenly, a large crew came onto the town, revealing it was a movie set. Flawless work, Johnny Dorkstyle. No wonder you earned 50 Oscars for the same movie, said a voice. It was probably the director. Suddenly, everyone paused. Oh, Friggle Nuggets, the director said. What? I thought I did amazing, Dorkstyle said angrily. No, we made one major mistake. What is it? Chester Chest said with an eye roll. We filmed in the Easter East. They were devastated at first, and then even more devastated when they found out that the Easter East was not, in fact, a reference to the resurrection of Jesus. Oh. Well, what in the G-diddly darn we gotta do now? Chester Chest said. It's simple, the director said. We need to go back to the wilder wild Wester West. This was upsetting to Dorkstyle, who, as previously stated, never liked the West, or even the Wild West for that matter. I'll have to sabotage the mission, he thought. This part.
No!
And so, no! Asher!
Asher!
Wait. Just read it.
Oh, okay. And so Johnny Dorkstyle absolutely, jorked it to his destination, the wilder wild Wester West. But lo and behold, he accidentally traveled to the compass of...
Oh my gosh, Asher!
The compass of Calm and Pass, which will lead him and his big crew to either Wild or Wild Western West, East or East, Easter Est. Wait, Easter, East, Easter East, South or South, South or South, or North or North, North or North. But the collective had no idea if the signs had been swapped or not, because the wild is evil and people may be tricksy and might lead them in the wrong direction. Whatever shall he do? However, this was no time to absolutely fret his wet britches off and scoff. The absolute...
Oh my gosh.
Had a
Asher.
He whipped out his gargantuan-sized double-barrel shotgun, and in true Red Dead Redemption style, blindfolded himself, spun around 67.55 times, and shot in a random direction, killing an innocent bystander. This bystander happened to be standing in the wilder West, and so Johnny... What?
Oh my gosh, Asher!
Knew for sure that this was the right way to go. However, God saw what he did and smote him with fire on the spot and yells to the world, "Friendly fire will not be tolerated!" And thus, the movie was ruined, and Hollywood goes on yet another writer's strike for absolutely no reason. The end.
Yay!
Yay!
Asher, you went all out.
I don't know if it was
I held it back.
Hey, yo.
Ayo. Alright, you guys ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yep.
There once was a man named Blippi. Blippi was a jolly soul, except for that Harlem Shake video. He did educational videos for children and was loved worldwide for it, but then one day he went missing. Okay, guys, get off my screen.
Sorry.
It was a worldwide shock. People started asking questions about about his disappearance and wondering where he went, but no one knew, not even his stalker, Big Penis. That's when they needed a detective for the case, the best detective in the world. That's when Spencer McChungus and Julietta the Eighth stepped in. Crossover! Plot twist, oh my gosh.
Oh, no way.
But one secret about Blippi that even Big P didn't know was that Blippi actually worked for the Kool-Aid Cole. Oh gosh. The part of the Illuminati that was focused on being better than the Illuminati. Unfortunately, he accidentally leaked proof that JFK was assassinated by Barney the dinosaur in a Lee Oswald costume. Consequently, the police had to silence him in order to keep his horrible truth safe from the public. What the government didn't know was that Spencer McChungus and Julietta VIII actually knew about this after they raided the government to get the ultimate barbecue sauce. And after they fought the aliens because they had to help the Kool-Aid cult rebuild society. Asher's part. However, oh gosh, this is gonna be a long one. However, what no one knew, except for the FBI of course, is that Blippi had actually been abducted from his home and moved to a secret bunker somewhere in the crevices of Butts. Georgia, real town by the way. That's not a town, buddy boy. Where
Butts,
he was.
Georgia is a real town.
That sounds like a real town.
It is a real town. Butts is a real town in Georgia. Look it up.
Oh, I thought you were saying Georgia was a town where he has been for the past decade, all alone, slowly becoming crazier and crazier, reciting bizarre chants to old to himself in order to keep his own sanity. Things like, crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. What will we do with the drunken whaler? What will we do with the drunken whaler? What will we do with the drunken whaler?
You gotta sing it.
What will we do with the drunken whaler? What will we do with the drunken whaler? What will we do with the drunken whaler?
No.
It's not even close.
I don't know what it sounds like.
You don't.
No, I don't.
Yo, it's what we do with the drunk. What we do.
How do I know what it sounds like, but you don't?
I don't know. Early in the
Let's not
morning.
read the story.
Early in the
That's a good
morning,
idea.
feed him to the hungry rats for dinner. Feed him to the hungry rats for dinner. Feed him to the hungry rats for dinner. Early in the morning. As well as, here's the thing, you said a Charizard is a dragon. Is it in the family? Yes, no one's arguing that. As someone who is a dragon-type gym leader, I'm telling you specifically in all of Kanto, no one calls Charizards dragons. If you want to be specific, like you said, then you shouldn't either. They're not the same thing. If you're saying dragon egg group, you're referring to the entire group, which includes things from Charmander to Magikarp to Goomy. So your reasoning for calling Charizard a dragon is because some random people call the giant lizard dragons. Let's get Mega I cannot.
We assign Asher the nerd emoji for this
Gyarados
section.
and Aerodactyl in there. Then two, also calling someone an Indigo E4 or Kanto E4. It's not one or the other. That's not how the Indigo League works. They're both. A Charizard is a Charizard and a member of the Dragon family. But that's not what you said. You said a Charizard is a dragon, which is not true unless you're okay with calling all members of the Dragon family dragons, which means you can call Magikarp, Goomy, and Alolan Executor dragons too, which you said you don't. It's okay to just admit you're talking about Mega Charizard X, you know. Blippi proceeds to rot in solitary confinement. Okay, Asher, I think we lost the plot here. But in a freak plot twist, Blippi wasn't actually rotting because he's not a watermelon. As soon as he realized this, he kicked the jail well so hard that it broke into pie pieces. When he was free, he joined up with the flex tape guy and went to, of all things, rob a barbershop. The problem with this plan was, however, that Spencer McChungus just so happened to be getting his super mega haircut on his ultra hyper mighty afro. He noticed them, they noticed him, and Spencer threw them back in jail with plutonium walls this time. Okay.
And all right, is it my turn now? Oh dang, this is a
My
short
turn
one.
yet?
Glooperdorp awoke. He was floating through space. About 2 seconds ago, Glooperdorp had just been blown up along with every other person on planet Earth, when the evil, nefarious Glitter Pimple made the Earth go boom boom. Luckily, Glitter Pimple didn't know that Glooperdorp was the protagonist, and he made sure to wear his very special plot armor underwear, trademark, which completely shielded him from any harm. "It's time for you to pay, Glitter Pimple," Glooperdorp the Flopperminkle said as he pulled his some more certified plot armor trademark merchandise out of his stinky booty and turned on the jetpack he had installed in his head. He started to fly to fight Glitter Pimple. Asher's part. Suddenly, Glitter Pimple burst out laughing in a very male Japanese voice actor for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure way. Then shirked an extremely zesty pose before giving a 67 dang it. Brainrot has ruined me. Giving a 67-minute backstory on how his brother-in-law ruptured his left testicle back in the year 1929 Great Depression. After Glitter Pimple laughs to his elongated hard-skinned head, he points straight at Glooperdorp and utters, "You fool! I am 4 parallel universes ahead of you!" Glooperdorp responds, dang, I'm not gonna read that, I'm gonna mess it up.
Oh my god,
Then Glitter Pimple uses his breaking the fourth wall trademark to disembowel Glooperdorp's insides, no, killing him instantly in every single universe. Levi. But suddenly, out of nowhere, Glooperdorp rematerialized right in front of Glitter Pimple. "Nani?" Glitter Pimple shriekingly Deekity?
Freakity deekity.
Trademark. In the majorest of the most major plot twists, Glooperdorp said, "You are the real fool. I am 4 real universes ahead of you," before shooting the living divings out of Glitter Pimple.
Living divings.
Living divings. Oh. Okay. Judah, Glitter Pimple immediately turned to ash and died. Glooperdorp realized the mistake he made, how everyone will be furious at him for killing their leader. But when he got back, he got a standing ovation. "Communism is no more!" screamed General Gooby-Doob, followed by many other cheers. Apparently, the aliens hated their lifestyle with Glitter Pimple, so when Glooperdorp defeated her, he set them free from their communist lifestyle. Glooperdorp became the new leader and lived happily ever after. The end.
Hey.
Also, Clayton, did you notice how whenever Glitter Pimple says "Nani," it does a squared? Alright. Well, time for Asher's.
Hey, I'm just gonna point out
There we
who
go.
put a 67 size font quotation mark on my. Okay, no, I'm not even gonna question it. All right, hold on. All right.
That's
Okay,
great.
here we go. Hey, okay, here we go. All right.
Oh, I see.
All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
All right. This is the story of a very peculiar man named Schwartz. Schwartz worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 67. Employee number 67's job was excruciatingly simple. He sat his big booty down at his desk in room 67, and he pushed buttons really hard on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push really hard, how long they were, and in what order he needed to press them. This is what Employee 67 did every picosecond of every nanosecond of every millisecond of every centisecond of every decisecond of every second of every minute of every hour of every day of every week of every month of every year of every decade of every century of every millennium. And although others might have considered it absolutely soul-sucking, Schwartz relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had made exactly for this job. And Schwartz was happy, so happy that he felt really tingling inside every time fresh coffee entered his esophagus to travel to his stomach, then to his intestines, to eventually defecate. And then one day, something very peculiar happened, something that would forever change Schwartz's longevity, something that he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the menu for him to follow. Not one of his goons had shown up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years had the company had this happen, this complete and utter isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Schwartz found himself unable to move or jiggle for the longest time. When he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped his absolute dirt out of his office. But as he was walking, suddenly he tripped and fell over the hole through the hole in the office floor into the center of the earth and died. This was devastating for the other employees. They had absolutely no idea what could possibly take him to the most, who could possibly take the most special, most bestest, most egregiously fought over position in all of human history. Why? Donald Trump, of course. Mr. Trump walked into the office triumphantly, or so everyone expected him to do so. In actuality, he fell through the same hole that Schwartz did. Oopsie poopsie. So instead, they got Trump's evil twin. Yeah, okay. Dope is a really smart guy, so he doesn't fall down the hole and steps over instead. But then Dub falls to another hole, and then he breaks into a million pieces. It's revealed he's actually a clanker. What the susma? Screamed employee number 32. This sight was truly terrible, but it got worse. Suddenly, all the employees heard an evil noise. They all went to the nearest window and saw an army of skibbity toilets invading their city with Michael Bay as their leader. Employee 55 fainted at the sight of this. Employee 37 couldn't bear to look. The poor employees number 8 threw up from terror, but then realized it's a comedy and that skibbity toilets were actually just here to do the Gangnam Style. Bro really did Skippy Toilet 67 and Gangnam Style the Big 26, Clayton said. Well, at least it was a funny story. And I'm glad it'll be put online for the world to see. Right, Judah? Asher said. Judah was quiet. Judah, why aren't you responding? Guys? Yes? The footage got corrupted, our mics were on mute, the background was red for some reason, and I deleted the video for good measure. I'm sorry! And then everyone was sad, and 10 trillion years later, the sun exploded. The end.
Yay!
Wow.
Yay.
Okay.
Crazy ending.
I see why you wanted to make it the final one. That was the craziest plot
Yeah.
twist yet, bro.
And I like the quotation marks around everything until Clayton's part. I don't know why, but that was funny.
All right, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. That's really all I have to say. You guys want to say bye?
Adios, amigos.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good Judah
Adios.
Tuesday.
A Judah Tuesday. Oh yeah. All right, see you guys.
Yeah.